All right, so thank you for now. Right, in a span of 1 week, Korea has added 1 million COVID-19 cases to push its total tally to above 3 million, as Suha just mentioned. For more on that, though, Shin Ye-eun joins me now. Ye-eun, welcome back.
Thanks for having me, Sunny.
Right, so let's start with this grim milestone.
Right, so if you recall, the country has passed the 1 million mark earlier this month after more than 2 years since Korea reported its first infection. Then in just 15 days, we passed the 2 million mark. Now in a single week, we've hit the 3 million mark, which shows us just how contagious the Omicron variant is. The number of people in critical condition is also doubling as the Omicron surge continues. In the last 4 weeks, we've seen the number of critically ill patients go from a daily average of 272 to 541. Accordingly, hospital beds have quickly filled up. Last week, nearly 4 out of 10 ICU beds were occupied, jumping 10.5 percentage points from the week before. Korea's prime minister has forecast that the Omicron peak may arrive sometime in mid-March, causing up to 250,000 infections per day.
Right, and amid that forecast, and I understand we're looking ahead to more changes in our current prevention guidelines.
That's right, Sunny. Starting Tuesday, authorities will lift vaccine passes at most public facilities. In other words, people visiting bars, restaurants, or cafes will no longer have to show proof of vaccination or a negative PCR test to enter. In a briefing on Monday, Interior and Safety Minister Chun Hae-chul said this will free up extra manpower that can be used instead for the care of high-risk patients. Authorities have also decided to overturn their initial decision to expand vaccine passes to teens. They were set on requiring vaccine passes from April for those aged 12 to 18.
Right. And how, Ye-eun, are authorities assessing the effectiveness of their current response to COVID-19?
Well, on the domestic front, many have given a positive review of Korea's antivirus measures. This includes Prime Minister Kim Boo-kyum, who said Korea is doing a better job compared to other countries. In a Facebook post on Sunday, the Prime Minister wrote how Korea has been able to keep the number of critically ill patients, deaths, and ICU bed usage relatively low. He said as of February 21st, the number of deaths per 1 million people in Korea was only 143, whereas this figure had surpassed 2,000 in the U.S., France, and UK. But according to Bloomberg, Korea is no longer one of the 10 best places to live in during the pandemic. Bloomberg has been releasing its COVID-19 resilience ranking every month from 2020. In February, Korea's ranking fell 12 places and is now 21st out of 53 countries in the report. While Korea has shown progress in the number of cases and fatalities, it was graded poorly for economic activity and quality of life.
All right, Ye-eun, thank you for now, but do stay for more talks.